Hi guys, welcome to Conscious Flow Counseling. Sorry it's been a while since I've made a video. I'm going to be more conscious of doing them. It's just been so hectic and so busy here, which has been great. And thank you for all the new clients who have put their trust and faith in me. I'm here today to talk about when needs don't matter. So a lot of us, when we've come from complex trauma, really are not aware of our own needs. And this is just a typical symptom of growing up in a dysfunctional household where your needs just didn't get met and your needs just didn't matter. The problem is when we go out into romantic relationships, it's really hard for us to be able to articulate to the person that we're in the relationship with about what it is that we need. And this is because it just wasn't something that, was ever an importance growing up in a dysfunctional home. Your needs just never mattered, right? And how I know when people's needs didn't matter is when they're in the somatic experience and we get to the inner child, I ask the person, what did that little child need? What did he or she need? That person just cannot articulate that to me. And when that's the case, we have to start to teach ourselves, what are my needs? What is it that I actually need in this situation? And it's really beautiful when the person starts to be able to articulate what it is that they need and they start giving that to themselves. And that's the most important thing, right? Is being able to give ourselves what we actually need and be able to know what it is that we actually need. And that's really healing. And that's where, when we start to give that to the inner child, the person starts to get this sense of self-love and self-importance, and that, I actually do matter, and actually I do have needs, and actually I need this, right? And then the beautiful thing about that is when we start to give ourselves what we actually need and we start to learn what we need, we're getting more in touch with ourselves. And this really helps us when we get into romantic relationships or when we're even in the workplace. My needs matter, right? So, so when we do this work, it really is about starting to give ourselves what we really needed, but also knowing that, my needs weren't met when I was small, when I was little. My needs didn't really matter, but they matter now, and that's the healing part.